15 minutes of fame.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go.
All right, man. 15 minutes of fame. Mondale Robinson.
I'm looking at you at the camera. I'm sorry.
Huh?
I'm looking at you at the camera.
Cameron. How are you feeling right? Let me say this. Mayor of, what's the name of the town?
Hold on. Yo!
Happy birthday!
It's been my birthday in 2 minutes. Y'all didn't even know it, did you? Yeah, so I'm mayor of Enfield, North Carolina. Also founder of Black Male Voter Project and also WMR Consulting Firm.
So we're here. We just keep going back some more just to get away from all that noise. We here. We just wrapped up the battle rap event. You tell me how did this all come together that you wound up throwing a battle rap event, but in the middle of that, well, before that, you actually set off the Black Male Voters Project and invited at least 100 people from the battle rap community to come here. We took, can we call it courses?
Yeah.
I mean, we learned a lot about how the registry of voting started.
15th Amendment.
I'm happy I'm here. I wasn't going to come. I was coming just for the battle on Friday. And then when I heard what else was involved, I was like, yo, I got to be there. Break down and explain, how did this whole thing start? How did you, we know you're a battle rap fan.
Yeah.
How did you put battle rap and black voter registry and everything together? Talk to me about that.
Yeah, so real quick, Black Male Voter Project is the only national organization that focuses solely on black men. And we don't talk to brothers who are super voters. A super voter is someone who votes every election, right? We focus on the brothers who make up the majority of black men, not just in this country, but those that are registered specifically, because they don't participate.
Right.
Now, most people think that's a critique of black men, right? And we get talked at, but what people don't really consider is the fact that no resources are being spent in this manner. People aren't engaging black men the way we do. So the reason politics and battle rap go together for me is because of the brothers I talk to, the brothers that I know need to be engaged around politics are moved by the people that we hear. These are the influencers that have the ability to say something that could spark or initiate a conversation with brothers to make this entire country look different as it pertains to who's voting and who's not voting. So we do these things called Brothers Be Voting. We chose that language intentionally. These are like our focus groups. Most of the time in political focus groups, a bunch of stuffy ass motherfuckers in suits. This is why we said no suits are allowed, right? We wanted to make our own focus groups where brothers who did not participate or don't participate in politics could feel comfortable. Gang members, drug dealers, niggas, anybody. Come sit down, and what we're not gonna do is we're not gonna let political niggas talk over you. Right. And what I found out, what I only was hearing in these focus groups was 90% of these brothers don't go to church, so pastors ain't reaching them, right? They ain't being, the pastors ain't doing it. All of them niggas were saying they was getting information from a few places. They was getting information from their close circles, from themselves, and battle rappers. That's all, not CNN, not MSNBC. These niggas can't tell you any of those anchors. That ain't where they get their news or information from. But they can tell you all of the rappers.
Wow.
So I know that if I wanted to continue to do this work, I had to be organic. And part of being organic, trying to reach this demographic, required me not only to look and consume battle rap, but to engage with it in this manner.
Right. And again, you were already a fan of it, so it was like just the easy thing to just kind of put them both together.
No, this ain't no shade to industry niggas, but that ain't our rap no more. Let's be clear. That's white folk shit. I'm been 100.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Industry is no disrespect to anybody how they get their bag. But you go to those concerts, it's little white kids everywhere.
Right.
Or Asian kids everywhere. Battle rap is a sport for black men, by black men.
Created by it.
Created and still mostly, of course you got other people who ride the wave, free the wave. We know that.
Free the wave all day.
But we also know that the majority of battle rap is black.
Right.
And I love that aggression because it's tied for me.
So black culture.
That aggression is tied to all of the trauma associated with being black, man, and American.
Right.
And I love the way that brothers channel it, not for no, I'm gonna do you harm, but I'm gonna win this bag.
Right.
So it's sport. I tell people all the time, you see white boys playing golf. I see black men playing battle rap. Ain't no different. That's they shit, this our shit.
Right, that's they shit, this our shit.
People want, this is uncancelable conversations. People would try to strip us on what we can and can't say and how we talk to each other.
Right.
I told ABC News, you cannot come in and change the culture of what battle rap is. I will bring you to the edge and let you see it. With them stupid ass barbershop talks that politicians keep doing, going to visit churches, giving out church fan and fried chicken. That ain't moving black men. That's why niggas feel used, because we don't really understand how powerful the vote is.
Right.
But when I hear niggas say, especially black men, when I hear niggas say, oh, the vote don't matter, that shit crushes me. Because if it didn't matter, why the fuck would they be working so hard to keep you from using it? Consider this, the whitest state in the country is Vermont. That's what the senator said in Vermont. The vote is so important to being American that it should never be impeded. White men in prison in Vermont can still vote. But the blackest states in the union, Mississippi, South Carolina, North Carolina, Georgia, Florida, you get a felony, you lose your right to vote. And they make it real hard for you to get it back.
I didn't know that about Vermont. God damn.
It's so important for white people to have the right to vote. That in prison they still can vote. You know what I'm saying? And we out here saying we on the trick bag. We believe that the vote don't matter. And then niggas say stupid shit like,
they take it away from us, so fuck it. Like we we can't do it anyway, right? So fuck voting.
That's what niggas say. Fuck voting, right? We ain't even realize that we out here having national conversations about school boards. We let white people take over school boards when majority of white kids ain't even educated in public schools. I mean, our kids being told what they're gonna learn. They talking about critical race theory and ending DEI. Nigga, we let white people determine how and what our kids gonna learn.
Right.
Majority of black kids are educated in the public school system. And now we let them sit on the boards and control what we gonna teach our kids. It wasn't enough that the motherfuckers fought a whole war, the Confederate. And these niggas still flying the flag to keep us, to own us. And then lied to us what it was about. It was about northern aggression. And now we letting them re-educate our kids in the worst way. And we buying into it.
I'm gonna hit you with a curveball.
Go ahead.
I've been hanging out with y'all last couple of days. You don't sound like the average politician.
Thank you.
You know, so it was like, I don't know, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was caught in the middle. It was like it was a breath of fresh air that I'm talking to a brother that like talk like me. You know what I mean? That actually is a mayor. That has power. And then I'm saying to myself, I was like, is that the way it's supposed to be? Because we're not used to that, right? Yes. And you here with us, sneakers on, jeans on, you're chilling with us, and then we look at politicians, suit, tie, you're very articulate. So when I say this, they're articulate, but they don't say nigga, they don't say motherfucker, they don't say none of this.
You know why?
But and hold up, but then also the panel that you had, I mean, we sitting there and it's like, so me, I was like literally in the middle, like, how does this work, for other people? So when other people look at it, it's like, yeah, see, these niggas is saying nigga and cursing and shit like that. So
let me tell you.
I've embraced all of y'all, just so you know. So I'm not in the middle no more. Because you guys are some very, very intelligent brothers, and because you curse or whatever, didn't make a difference, But I stand on business.
Yeah, and I think as long as you're standing on business, bro, most of the time when niggas say I stand on business or no cap, they're usually lying. But I'm telling you the truth. You can see my shit. Everything I ain't sending nobody out here on no dumb mission. Nigga, I'll crash out first.
Right.
First thing I did when I got elected, tore down a Confederate monument in the park. Klan trying to kill me regularly. For our benefit. I don't got no kids.
Right.
I got nieces and nephews, and I'd be damned if they were gonna go up in a town with a Confederate monument in the middle of the park, and the town 93% black. Fuck, I look like.
Right.
So I got a nigga with a little bitty track, and I said, knock that bitch over, on live.
Fire.
No, don't get me wrong. Klan was coming from all over, trying to get rid of it. I was getting hate mail, still getting hate mail, death threats from Sweden, all over the country, all over the world. I don't give a fuck. Because ain't no black kid gonna grow up in Enfield ever Even when I'm dead and gone, that monument will never be back. That monument will never fly, right?
Right.
So what happened is, you asked the question, why does it look and feel like us? Because it is.
Right.
Not on no corny shit. This ain't, you go to every other black org, and they're gonna have, and it's no cap, they're gonna have niggas from fraternities stepping, doing all that shit, and they love it. Hooing, hollering. I ain't knocking Omegas and Kappas and all that, but where our shit at?
Right.
It's majority of black men don't have college degrees. Who you talking to when you talking? That's all you want to talk to is that brother. What about the majority of black men who don't see themselves? Them niggas keep bragging about giving away student loan money. That's cool, but you ain't touching the brothers with their back against the wall, and I ain't talking about a smooth painted wall. Black men are living with their back against the razor edge of the wall.
Right.
So whatever's happening in America, multiply it to a negative way. That's what's going on with black men. So my idea of politics is completely different than theirs. And it's the biggest compliment you can give me when you look at me from the culture, of the culture, 15 minutes of fame in front of me telling me I don't sound like what you thought politics was. Because I want you to know that everything you do is political, my nigga. And this is political. That corny shit they got going on, yo, we got a program, we text brothers sometime. Swear to God, no lie. One time when we text brothers like, yo, what's good, how you doing? Nigga can tell me, oh, this is some racist shit. Why you sitting me, why you talking to me with slang? When don't you talk with slang? Who you talking to where it's hi, hello? I don't fucking talk like that. So you want me to show up in a different way? My politics is yo, what's up? Not hi, hello. If you're looking for that nigga, I ain't never gonna be him. I'm never gonna be the type of guy that you should be talking politics with.
Right.
But ain't none of them niggas on God. Ain't none of them niggas know more data about black men in this country than I do. All of them. Harvard, Yale, all them corny niggas get fired fucking with me. Cause I truly do this shit.
Right.
I can tell you every black man in this country is voting habit if they're registered to vote. Even the 240 niggas that's registered to vote in Montana. It's only 240 black men registered to vote. Damn. One of us a mayor. How about that shit? But I'm telling you, it ain't a state from Michigan, anywhere, that I don't know what I know because I know it. So when niggas is afraid to get canceled, it's because they don't know it. They work for somebody. Even if they don't work for somebody, they work for somebody. Right? White people can't give me money and say, oh, you need to do this, this, and this. I wouldn't even take your money. If you trying to give me money for my org and you trying to tell me what the KPI is, key performance index, you out your fucking mind. A white person can't tell me how to engage you.
Right.
That shit gonna come off as traditional and it's gonna come off tacky, and you can be like, you gonna dap me up out of respect, but you can be like, I ain't really, I'm going this way or that.
Right.
Right? The black mayors are in town, I'm a mayor. The Black Mayors Association right now. 4 or 5 of them wanted to be here. Ain't no fucking way. Congressional, CBC, niggas I fuck with. In CBC, Congressional Black Caucus. Some of them niggas they want to be here. No fucking way.
Wow.
Because what y'all gonna do is you gonna change the whole conversation. Go on your political shit with your speeches. Come in with your suits on. Say some shit about you gotta go vote because you gotta go vote. And you ain't told niggas nothing about it. And you ain't showed up for nobody.
Left off about the text message. You were sending a text message to people and they were shocked.
Yeah, they was upset I was talking slang, politics and slang.
Right.
Well, this is ghetto, blah, blah, blah. No, wait, what's ghetto? Why we can't talk politics about the way we talk about, the way we talk to each other?
Right.
Who's conditioned us to believe that the way we do things is wrong because it's not what white people do? That's why politics is not appealing to so many black men, because we do it the way they do it.
Right.
That white way. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And like I told you, I mean, it was a lot. It was, people on the fence, off the fence, on the fence. But as the days goes on, man, we just got to know you, as a man. You know what I mean? It was just like we just seen everything a little different and understood everything and the agenda too. And now you had 6 battles?
Yeah.
All together? Yeah. Can you tell now we'll go back to how this whole thing was put together. Like, who did you connect with for this to actually become something?
Yeah, I mean, so I'm like I say, I'm a huge fan. And my brother me and all my brothers that are living, we're battle rap. We text each other when it's a battle. We all pay way too much for the app. I'm gonna leave that at that. But you know, I told my brother, I said, "Yo, I need to do this. I wanna do this for battle rap. I've been trying to do it for 4 years, man. I was in their DMs for 4 years.
In whose DM?
Battle raps. Like league owners.
Okay.
League owners.
League owners. It's hard. I think it's hard to get in the DMs. I think battle rappers and leagues, they always get people that want to be a part of it. So for 4 years, you've been trying to.
Consistent, dog. I'm consistent. So anyway, you know, my brother said, "Hold on, I got bad news." Because my brother's always outside. He DJ
from North Carolina.
Oh yeah, next door from Rocky Mountain. Hopped on the phone with news. I said, "News, that's what I'm gonna do." Next thing you know, it was roller skates all downhill.
Oh wow!
Just like that. I mean, we did it. We did one one space early on, telling people what was going on. First, we just hopped on. It was me and Bad News. I'm telling him about politics, blah blah blah. He called the people. I mean, look at it. The rest of it is a movie.
Shout out to News.
Shout out to, like, when I tell, and bro, I'm not greedy.
And I told you I've been trying to get you and him to do the interview all day, but it just didn't work out. But I'm gonna still talk to him.
Yeah, and I mean, I ain't greedy, dog. Like I don't. This is that man for me, one of my favorite, and also I'm kind of biased. He's from the crib,
right?
But also, he's nice. We saw that tonight. Well, we've been seeing it, but
we've been
seeing tonight. Tonight. And on top of it, you know, split the bag with him. Everything. News gets some everything, dog. You got to.
Wow.
Yeah.
Which is unheard of in this goddamn.
Man, for me, everybody that did more, I made sure nobody was doing it for free.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I ain't even like that. I think the idea first, I feel like the one thing that was like kind of crazy. Some people was trying to geek it. Oh, we're gonna finesse this. But I think for the most part though.
Overpriced shit.
I mean,
okay.
You know, I mean, shit, nigga, I was around when hip hop was hip hop.
Right.
So it's all good. What I don't like though is, I feel like people are so used to what battle rap used to be that people can't even see what it can be.
Okay.
You could be just as battle rap and never have you don't have to have the wheels and the rolls, or I should say the guardrails that corporate rap has. We can be this way.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, ABC News, Nightline News, and their anchor.
I didn't know that until you mentioned that earlier. You know that.
Here, bro. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm trying, you can't, they interview people throughout the conference. You can't sit around and say no more. It's illegal. Now it's going to be illegal to say that we can't reach black men.
Right.
But we don't speak on black. And they also can, and what we don't know is the protection becomes the facts. Meaning, when things can be duplicated, it's science. Science says if you do something in a certain way and if the outcome is this, and this all the time, then that becomes science. Right? So, if the science shows that this is how we engage black men, and we keep seeing the community show up, and we keep seeing the type of support like we saw, and then we start taking over some stuff, then we get to demand everything. Those white consultants who are going to spend hundreds of billions of dollars, I'm not even exaggerating, just Google it. They're going to spend hundreds of billions of dollars on election, and none of us are going to be millionaires if we sit back. No, none of our orgs are going to get millions of dollars.
That was one of the things like you really talked about, putting money, teaching everybody how to get the money, get to the bag, you know what I mean? And you weren't just talking. Like, you threw a lot of money around at these guys, man. And I mean, not just these guys, I mean, I can say, right? You flew everybody out, you put us in the hotel, you fed us, you educated us on voting, the rights of it, the history of it, and everything like that. And you did a great thing.
Thank you, brother.
You did a great thing. And that's just been echoing throughout these last couple of days. I heard the announcement. You got Hitman versus Geechee, which is a battle that's been trying to get set up forever. And that's gonna happen. So because I was saying all this because one thing I want to say is we have a lot of people that come into this culture and
Exploit
we
themselves.
literally call them vultures.
Yep.
They come in,
Yep.
they get whatever it is they're looking for, and then they leave.
Yep.
You know, and again,
Yep.
you know, just
Yep.
meeting you,
Yeah.
how do we know that's not gonna happen with you? Because it sounds like you embraced us
Yeah.
and you have a plan.
Yeah.
Like you have more of a future. You trying to stick around.
Yeah.
Explain that.
I mean, you heard me joking all conference, but some seriousness in the joke. I mean, it's decaffeinated.
Right, right.
Okay. You know
Right,
what I'm
right.
saying? So a little shade, but it's also like it was an acknowledgement that like it was easy. We let them people in our culture like that, and they left us like that.
The caffeine
Yeah,
company.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. When they was done with us, right? So
Right.
for me, what I'm telling people is, people should want me. I do have an agenda. I do
Okay.
want to come to
Okay.
battle rap and get what I want to get out of the way.
Right, right.
But what I want is for you all to understand how to monetize your platforms, so we can speak collectively on black men.
Right.
Right? There should be never federal elections and battle rap don't benefit from it without losing ourselves, without changing a single damn thing. I say we like I'm a part of your, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I love battle rap that much. But I
Where
feel
you
like
are, you know, whether you're a fan or
Yeah,
whether you're doing what
yeah,
you're
yeah,
doing
we're
right now,
community,
it's
dog.
still part of the community. That's
community,
a fact.
dog.
Yeah.
So I think what happens is for me, I want community better, bro. I want the community healthier, not just like physical healthy. I'm talking about mentally, like all of it, right? And all that happens when we're taking care of the whole. Like you said, we broke bread this week. We drank a little bit. We yelled. We talked. We had a good time.
Right.
But holistically, all politics should be addressing all of those issues anyway. We should figure out how all our programs are like this.
Right.
Here's what's gonna happen.
It should be more
Watch
programs
this.
like
Watch
this.
this. This is here's the fuckery. ABC News was here. Somebody gonna see this program, right? Some politician gonna call somebody. One of these guys. This is how we let vultures in.
Right.
One of us is gonna say, "Oh, they want to do politics as usual too, whatever they want to call it." You know what I'm saying? The shop talk or something, and then they'll just get a bag, and it'll be exploitive.
Right.
So
right.
we gotta guard ourselves. I need to be held accountable. I'm accountable to y'all. So
Right.
the minute I say something, I'm on. You see me, I'm not hard to find. I'm on TYT News all the time.
Right.
If I'm capping, whenever you see it, whenever it start look like this don't look like battle rap no more. He on that weird political shit I was thinking about. If you see that in me, I should be checked on that.
Right.
Because I ain't never supposed to be that. Because at that point I'm speaking, I'm being programmed.
Right.
I'm being programmed, and I feel like so many black people. This shit sounds. I'm a little, tired, but
I'm
I
sure
want to
you're
have
a lot
this.
of
But I
tired.
want to have this conversation because it's important. Because so many black people think they got to operate based off what people tell them.
Right.
What I mean by that is, black people in the party they're two type of people, right? They either work for the party or they're consultants for the party, and that's how they make their bed. That's how they came up in politics. Those guys don't like me. If you go on my website, there's a sweater on our website, Black Men Voter Project, and it says acquired taste. I got that because somebody told one of the donors, "Oh, we don't like Mondale. He's an acquired taste." Shade. Became our best-selling motherfucking shirt, and every time I see him, I offer him one. Black guy. Talking trash about me behind him, but it's because I show up like this everywhere.
Right,
We're
right,
at a conference. We at a conference. I'm this guy. I was on the main stage one year. They got mad at me like, "Are you trying to send a message?" Last year, "Are you trying to send a message? Why you got on shorts and a t-shirt? Did you book me to speak on this panel for my dress?
Right, right.
Or did
On
you
my
book me
voice.
for what the fuck I know?"
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I
Yeah.
got literally niggas on the plenary. The niggas gonna tell me what I can and can't wear.
Well, you
And
told
that's
us
politics,
what we
though.
could and couldn't wear. You
I just
said
said
we
no
couldn't wear
suits.
no suit.
'Cause
Now
I-
I'm
'cause I-
fucking
you know
with
what I'm
you.
saying? Yeah. Nigga, it's-
which is fire
You know what I'm
because
saying?
I
It's
didn't
like-
know. I'm like,
yeah.
damn, do we dress up for this?
Nah.
But I said, we'll come,
This is how we need to do politics forever, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I told people the No Cap conference is gonna be an annual conference. It's gonna be an annual conference.
Battle rap or not, I want to be a part of this more.
I appreciate
so,
that, brother.
No, not just the battle rap.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole concept that you have is incredible.
Yeah.
The battle rap, it just so happens that I'm part of the battle rap world, and that's it.
Let me ask you a question. Did you do anything? Did I ask y'all for anything that didn't feel like some shit you would do normally with you kicking with your friends?
Not at all. Not at all.
That's all my program is, though.
We ate, drank, had fun, and learned. Like I said, man, this was a great few days, man.
Thank you, brother.
And again, I'm back for it, you know. So whenever you know, and again, I'm follow y'all, and we gonna pay attention to see what's going on.
Yeah.
So yeah. And even moving forward, you need me. Say the word.
I'm gonna hold you to that.
Help, please. Anybody in this culture, man, they'll tell you, man. I'm a man of my word.
I know who you are.
Yeah. So
I mean, tangentially. Now I'm learning you personally over these last few days, but yeah.
It's all real, man. No cap.
No cap.
No cap.
No cap.
But you get to your destination where you're going safely, man. Thank you very much, man. It was a pleasure meeting you and your family and everybody, man. We'll see y'all soon.
Thank you, brother. And I just want to say one thing.
Please.
I had my 15 minutes of fame.
15 minutes of fame.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go.